Hi guys, hope you're all doing well and having a great weekend and staying focused and not being too naughty with the booze and the takeaways. I've had a few beers over the weekend. It's quite nice, you know. But I am seeing myself off. Remember, it's not a treat. I'm seeing myself off by eating loads of naughty food and drinking. Anyway, I was going to say a little video about just popped into my head about starting your day right. So if you want a good productive day, you need to start it right. So when you that first sort of arguably hour when you first get up, you're very susceptible to different things. You're very susceptible to your environment. So set it right for yourself. So years ago, I used to get up early in the morning, and I would first thing I needed to do. The story I told myself was to get the news on as soon as possible. So I'd get downstairs, I'd have Adobe and that, get my push bike gear on because it's cycle to work. And I'd put the telly on and I'd be watching the news, eating a bowl of porridge in the morning. So, the first thing, so I'd get up a bit, oh God, and then, because I'm quite susceptible, I hadn't had a shower or anything, so I was going to shower at work. So I'd get up, brush my teeth, have a shave, get my cycling rig on, and I'd watch the news. So I'm getting pumped by whatever the blooming media wanted to pump at me that morning, whether it's to do with terrorism, people getting stabbed up in London, blah, 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 all this negative energy that's getting stuffed into my brain, right? And I was like, oh, and by the time I got work, I just felt quite deflated, even though I just cracked, 6 mile bike ride quite fast into work. So I've done some half decent fizz, but I didn't feel very good. And I was watching a comedian, and he was going on about this, and he was, I forget his name now, he's brilliant. But he was, there was lots of serious stuff that he was talking about, although he was very funny, and very mindful when he was talking. And anyway, so I got the idea from him, and I thought, right, I'm going to change my first, half hour in the morning. And I changed it all. And I basically, what I started to do was, so I'd have my shower, and I wouldn't have a shower. I'd have my shave, get downstairs, and I'd make sure my little girl, she was only a little kid at the time, she was probably about 4 or 5, get her up with me, and we'd sit downstairs, have a little laugh, have a bit of tickle, messing about or whatever. And watch some kids' TV with her for half an hour. While I'll have some porridge, make her some breakfast. We'll have a bit of a laugh, watch some just mindless kids' TV for a bit of fun, and just interact with my little girl and smile, having a good time, and then go to work like that. I felt a lot better. Anyway, this was years back. So now, my routine now is I've worked on this and developed it, and I've learnt more stuff, and I've become more of a person within myself. So, my routine now is. I wake up half an hour before. Well, see, even an hour before now, because now I've got my dog. So I wake up an hour before. I usually woke up, so I get up at like 6 o'clock now. Go and have a wee, have a mouthful of water, straight back in bed. I do 4 rounds of this Wim Hof's breathing exercises, followed by press-ups at the end, as many press-ups as I could do. And then straight into a freezing cold shower, right? Sounds a bit hardcore, but you get used to it. And so I've done that, had a shave, done my routine, absolutely buzzing my head off now, feeling amazing. No telly or anything in the morning, not a chance in hell am I watching the news first thing in the morning. And then I'll go walk my dog, have a little chat with her, walking around, whatever the weather is, doesn't matter. And just being at one with nature, looking at the birds flying around, listening, no headphones on or anything, just listen to what's going on around me, all the birds tweeting and the seagulls up around and doing their thing, and just being at one with nature, because I'm no different to any of that. We're all just a part of that. And it was great, and I go to work, massive smile on my face, got loads to give. I find if I'm not busy work wise, I'm wandering around chatting to people. How's your day? What's going on career wise? I'll get right into people, and I get loads back from people as well, and I just feel amazing. So basically, to summarise, start your day right. If you can do something, if you can get into, like I say, go on about Wim Hof's methods and stuff, it's really, really good. It doesn't cost anything. And you're helping your vascular system, including all your heart, you're helping your immune system, your mental health as well, that balance that I talked about before. You're starting all your day like that, it's like, wow. And then you add on to that throughout the day as well, crack some fizz, whatever you're doing, Rob's doing the daily boot camps for you, how cool's that? Get your daily, if you can crack a daily boot camp at 9 o'clock in the morning, after you've done your breathing exercises and your cold shower and all that, Jesus Christ, you're onto a hell of a start in the morning. So basically, to summarise, start your day right. Take control of the day. Do the things that you know are going to benefit you. Any questions, guys? Tap me up. We're all here to help as coaches. Anything I can do, tap me up. Have a lovely day. Peace out, bros.